Okay, Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS. Okay, and salutations and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, sincere laborers of the children of Israel, people of Latina, Negro, and Native American descent, okay, and Israelite foreigners as well, who may look like the heathens and live amongst the heathen nations around the four corners of the earth, but have the spirit of an Israelite and has received this word. And Aquath, who's humbling himself as well, okay, to learn this word and to escape the pollutions of this world. Okay, so salutations. See, right now they can see them until the day they come down and start doing their thing. And this was just held a few days ago. It was a secret meeting, you know, where I don't even think they allow the media inside this, but I guess they spoke to a few of the media afterwards. A classified UFO briefing. House members emerge with mixed feelings. House members emerge with mixed feelings. Oh man. Okay, and this is what they failed to realize, and who knows if what was mentioned inside this meeting, but this is how our salvation is going to come, you know, led by Yahweh Shai, you know, with a host of angels through what they call the UFOs, unidentified flying objects, you know, which the world think are aliens, like octopuses with tentacles but have sophisticated weapons and you know and amazing technology. You see how they insult the minds of the people, but then again, the people eat that madness up, man. You know, little gray beings. All those people are seeing is just demons. You know, and I would not dismiss it if the angels themselves are getting into the minds of the people and then letting them see what they want them to see, or you know. But to begin this here, before I start reading some of this here, let me read the scripture here. Solomon, which all of you are familiar with, that we make these videos in the hope that someone new might see them and be enlightened. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 5. Okay. And 1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no accounts of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So the mass majority of these devils, that's the least thing that they're expecting is actual chariots, aka UFOs. And there's another term, oh, here he goes right there. Unidentified aerial phenomena. That's the last thing that they expect. You know, that's the last thing they expected to see. You know, and the style, like I said, how we're going to go out, because we're going to get beamed up out of here. We're going to literally be lifted up out of here. So if you're afraid of heights, this is a joke. If you're afraid of heights, do some training to get used to it. You know, and that day, that's a feeling you're gonna embrace. You know, whether we're going to experience that or not, going up out of here. Oh, so many questions rising in my head, but just little small questions, that meaningless questions, but I have fun when I envision how this thing gonna go down. What goes through my mind is different scenarios how this thing is gonna go down. But I use it all. I use the scriptures, according to the scriptures, period. So let me continue on reading here. No, Salaki, let me just go straight to the, let me start reading this article here. This news report. House lawmakers left a Friday classified briefing on UFOs referring to an unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAP, by the government, with mixed feelings. Some frustrated with the limited information, and some claiming they were given more clarity on last summer's explosive testimony on the unexplained sightings. And there's actually a scripture that's similar to that. The sightings. Okay. And that word where they use frustration, some frustrated with the limited information. Let me think. First, I want to look it up. Frustrated. Then I'll get the scripture on what I'm actually referring to. Come on, let me copy that. Okay. Someone frustrated says, okay. Feeling or expressing distress and annoyance, especially because of inability to change or achieve something. Okay? With the inability to change or achieve something. So let me go back. I like the definition. No, Salaki. What I want is in Maccabees. See, right now they see them, and they have the great technology to see them up close as well. They're probably more likely seeing that they're our brethren. More likely they're seeing that they're so-called black men, not no black women. They're black men. You got these niggas on TikTok, and they're posting these bug out looking black beings with, I should have took a photocopy, a snapshot of these videos these bug outs are posting of these black beings. Again, that look bugged out. They show you that 2/3 of our people literally don't have a spiritual eye anymore. They lost it, man. They can't think in the spiritual sense at all. And literally the black beings that they posted and speaking on and the photos, they literally look like heathens, a bunch of bugged out heathens. Jake is gone, man. So in this account here, 2 Maccabees 5:1, about the same time, Antiochus prepared his second voyage into Egypt. Okay. Sluck it. Yeah, it's like that's it. And then it happened. And then it happened that through all the city for the space almost of 40 days, there were seen horsemen running in the air in cloth of gold and armed with lances like a band of soldiers. They were watching the angels, man, in terror. And troops of horsemen in array, encountering and running one against another, with shaking of shields and multitude of pikes, and drawing out of swords and casting of darts. And it's like they're running a military drill, just like you notice Esau and these heathens do, around the world. They run military drills, and sometimes they use fake ammunition, and most of the time they're using live ammunition. But here go drawing of swords and casting of darts and glittering of golden ornaments and harnesses of all sorts. That's and we're going to see these things. We're going to be able to go back in the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom that we're going to be able to go back and see all sorts of history, man. We're going to see the beginning. We're going to go back and see the flood. We're going to go back and see all the works from the beginning, literally. So verse 4, wherefore every man prayed that apparition might turn to good. Look at that. Okay, so here you go with that apparition. So let me go back to that. Apparition, but hold up. Let me do that instead. Let me do that. Okay, a ghost or ghost-like image of a person or the appearance of something remarkable or unexplained, salakit, or unexpected, typically an image of this type. The appearance of something remarkable or unexpected. And that's wisdom of Solomon right there, 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond that they looked for. You see, these devils in trouble, man, because our help is on the way. Right now our help is like spying this place out. That's how I like to refer to it as. Because our help is literally here, spying the place out, looking over us. Because don't dismiss this devil maybe have been taking attempts on the elect's lives, our lives, without us knowing. The angels are always at work looking over us. These devils, with their evil intentions, man, the angels had to have been there. So, it says about a government with mixed feelings, some frustrated with the limited information, and some claiming that they were given more clarity on last summer's explosive testimony on unexplained sightings, the closed door briefing at the Capitol building. So this is a serious matter, that the highest form of government is discussing these matters, but not being honest. They're not coming out and just being honest with it. So personally, do the Spirit see that there's going to be a great deception. You know, they're going to use this. I'm just trying to find the words to describe it. They're going to use this as an opportunity to further push their wicked agenda. You know, a lot's going to go down between now and the actual destruction. You know, this devil between now and then is going to come out with a whole lot of deception. Right now, they're passing it's like, look at what happened over in Ireland. Ireland just passed a bill, and it's in play. You know, it's law now that concerning information, concerning what we post, concerning things like that, they're facing jail time now. All that's coming here, you know. So this devil and this evil agenda, you know, a lot's going to happen between now and then, you know, and a lot of deception. A lot of deception. That's why the scripture in Matthew's 24. Here, let me grab it here. No, I'm not gonna open my Bible. I'll just open the app. I'll just open the app instead. Find it on this app first, and then hit it on the blue letter. It's going to be a period of great deception. So, I'm not sure. I think it was Apostle Tahar that mentioned Project Bluebeam. So many videos get mixed. You know, we watch so many other the brothers' videos that literally I don't know where I get it from. It's just like, so I'm not sure if he mentioned Project Bluebeam. Okay. And that's and they've already showed, and I'm gonna pull that up if I possibly can, that they have some type of technology where they can actually make it look like an invasion here, let me do that. Now that I mentioned it, it's like, I know I'm all over the world, but hey, I'm trying. Just let you see what's going on. Most notably China. Hologram. Beijing New Year 22 Olympics holographic light show. I'm on drones there. Let me do it this way. Hologram is. Floating city in clouds, fake or fata morgana. Breathtaking mirage appears in East China. Okay, that's one. Okay, here we go. And this one's seeing a city, China's floating city mirage, hoax or sinister conspiracy. Ooh, you see that? Okay, let me go into CNN. See how the devil always accuse other people of what he's guilty of himself? Well, you know these devils got the same thing planned. A hypocrite, man. These people, the world is ran by hypocrites. Demonic hypocrites. And this is why I pulled up 24, that we think that there's going to be some type of period of great deception. Ooh, it's failed. Let me see if I can find another one. A lot of people haven't seen this yet either. So City March in East China, minute, and this is YouTube, minute and 14. Let me see if CNN again, Cartoon News Network.
That is not going to fit that here.
Damn videos, man. Commercial.
This video surfaced out of China, and it looks like their city is floating in the clouds. Of course, we can't verify if the video is real or not, but we have seen things like video surfaced out of China, and it looks like there's...
There you go. And there's others as well. There's others as well. So let me get this scripture here. It scares me when I open that, when I'm using this app to make videos, and then when I open a YouTube or something, it may crash. It seems to be still going, so let's hope it don't crash. Because this happened to me numerous times when I'll be into a video, 15, 20 minutes, and all that work is wasted because the video crashed. Then I have to go try and do it all over again, and it's never the same the second time because you're pretty much in the spirit the first time. And sometimes the Lord will be with you the second time to go over and remake it. For then shall be great tribulation, so it says, not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is the Mashiach. You know how the world will be like, here's Christ. They're going to be saying literally Christ and Jesus and that bullshit, all that bullshit. That's how you don't know it's a deception. You don't follow. You can't. We know not to follow these niggas in this world that's going to be running to these devils for peace and safety when all hell breaks off. We already know. So then, if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ, and there believe it not. We're not going to be following these church Christians and these Catholics and so on, because the masses of the people they're going to look toward the government for help, And besides, you see some goddamn image of a cracker in the sky, then it's fake. That's just plain common sense. Again, Project Bluebeam. For there shall rise false Christ, false messiahs, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Okay? Behold, I have told you before, wherefore if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Instruct, here we go, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as lightning cometh out of the east, and is giving you a vision of how it's going to go down, how our actual Lord and our Savior, how Yahushua is coming, our big brother's coming. For as lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And not by their, however these devils going to let it go down. Probably just be coming right out the sky and not from the east. But again, these devils and deceivers, man, they're going to fall for the okie doke. Literally. They're going to fall for the okie doke. So this is a time that we're living now, that these things is going to happen. Something major, and we're embracing all of it. You know, we can't wait. Whatever's coming, we're praying for it. You know, however how it's going to go down. You know, we're praying for it. And I remember looking up this before, and it wasn't giving me no information. None, literally. Serge Monost, huh? Let me do that. They just hit me. They just gave me an idea. India Times, Wikipedia, Bluebeam software. No, it's not what I want. Core quotes, project. Let me do this. That's the question. They keep me to serve my nast. Now I might have to read this. Was a Canadian investigative and journalist, poet, essayist, and conspiracy theorist. He is known to English-speaking readers mainly for originating the conspiracy theory Project Bluebeam, which concerns an alleged plot to facilitate a totalitarian world governed by destroying traditional religions and placing it with New Age belief systems using NASA technology. In 1904, he published Project Bluebeam, in which he detailed his claim that NASA, with the help of the United Nations, was attempting to implement a New Age religion with the Antichrist at its head and start a new world order via a technologically simulated second coming of the Messiah. He also gave talks on this topic. So these devils, they come out with some info. Okay, so now I've just been like myself. I may have read it. I've known about Project Bluebeam since the 90s, so I don't know how and where I was hearing it from. I was into that. I was always into UFOs. I remember in the 80s. As a matter of fact, I remember in the 70s as a child seeing a UFO. It was me, my brothers, two of my older brothers, and my dad were outside at night in the front yard looking up at it. A massive object with lots of lights. I still remember that as a child in the 70s. And there were, and again, many other sightings I've had. Many. And now I know what they are. So I would, through the scriptures and through our eyes being open, to what they are. The water Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, for giving us this understanding. And another scripture is oh my. Not ignorant. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Okay. lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. One of his devices is what? Deception. And so there's not much more on it. Project Bluebeam, the sinister plan for a new world order. And what is that? 8 to 5. So you see something's been brewed up in this. You see these witches and warlocks are brewing something up in that burning pot of theirs. You know. Key insights, it says Project Bluebeam aims to manipulate the masses and create a new world order by dissolving borders, dismantling religions, and turning technology against us. Project Bluebeam outlines a plan to create a one world government and a new world order. And you know, that's all part of the scriptures. There's one world government and new world order. That's all part of the scriptures, using advanced technology and psychological manipulation. Project Bluebeam involves creating weather events, man-made earthquakes, and manipulating currencies to establish a new world order through mind control and top secret technology. Oh, when was this made? This is on point here. It's not giving me nothing. No date or nothing. You see, it's on point. The goal of Project Bluebeam is to get the entire plan to adopt a single religion and then a single government. Project Bluebeam could potentially stage a fake UFO invasion as a means of uniting the world through fear and establish a one world government. Remember the video with that devil Ronald Reagan, that wicked piece of trash Ronald Reagan in the 70s? We all come together and we face common enemies or some madness like that, whatever you're saying. And I might actually have the video, but I'm not going to get it. The architect of Project Bluebeam will stage a fake alien attack, leading to a destruction of cities and the demand for a new world order. You see, so many ways this thing can play out. You know, imagine that actually happening like that. They use their beam and have chariots flying all through the air, and then they let off a suitcase nuke or something somewhere. Hey, this devil, and again, like I said, these going to be some exciting times when it pops off. And at the same time, it's going to be scary as well, but these going to be some exciting things that's going to pop off, man. That, again, we're praying for these things to happen. We're embracing it because we know Project Bluebeam aims to stage a divine intervention from Lord to save humanity from an alien invasion, creating a controversial scenario. And they got this technology that blurs the line between religion and extraterrestrial existence. Project Bluebeam has 4 specific goals: abolish religion, abolish pride in one's country, dissolve the family in favor of the state, and destroy individual creativity. The elites are planning to create an illusion to fool billions. This is that Matthew 24. You know, and especially in that Matthew 24, it's going to be a setup where a lot of niggas going to get snatched up and thrown into concentration camps, detainment centers. Gotcha. That's for that. You know, that's what you get for not listening and hearkening to the word of the Lord, the voice of the Lord. So create an illusion to fool billions into accepting a new world order, turning armies of soldiers against their neighbors and children. So there's a video that comes with this as well to watch. So again, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, so here's an account with Alicia. Let's show you that the chariots have always been here. And I know I mentioned that a little bit ago, but this account with Alicia. Arameans plot to capture Elisha. And that word plot there. It's a sinister plan of these devils, man. And they're this great deception. They plot a plan made in secret by a group of people to do something illegal or harmful. Okay? Secretly make plans to carry out an illegal or harmful action. Okay? Elisha was a man of the Lord, clearly. And one of his servants said, None, my lord, O king, but Elisha the prophet that is in Israel telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. And he said, Go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, Behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by night and compassed the city about. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed to Yahweh and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So can you imagine the faith that immediately rose in the young brother, after seeing that? See, we're seeing these chariots, and we're hearing these reports, and we're watching these videos of chariots, and and it's helping us build our faith as well. It's like verifying that the angels is verifying in our minds that we're here. We're here. It's the Lord's way of showing us that he's here, and all we have to do is just wait patiently till the Yahweh gives the green light for Yahweh to go on his terror, to destroy this devil, to destroy this damn devil, man. Take this damn devil out. We're there now. We're in this time period now, If you haven't seen what's going on in the world and don't come up to the conclusion that this is a wicked world, then you are literally stuck on stupid, man. If you just in this world and you're just going about your daily business thinking everything's going to eventually just work itself out, you a special kind of stupid. A special kind of stupid. That's as that girl explained to the funny video with old girl explaining. She was talking about these nigger women that want to work. She said, you a special kind of stupid. You're a fool. That woman, I'm gonna build my career. I'm gonna build my career so I can be independent. That's a fool talking, man. That's a fool talking. And that's the same with these people. Here, let me grab the scripture. We're going about being circumspect. Ephesians 5:16. Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. It's like I started up. Ephesians 5:14, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Messiah shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. See, the will of the Lord is, part of it is this deception, of the masses being deceived and, believing, like the scripture says, believing a lie. I want to wake up. And, today, I just want the day to go like something major happens, man. Today, I don't want to wait. I want it to happen now. That the C hip comes into play. We want these things to happen now. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. So the angels have always been there. And again, like I was mentioning, that's an example of what's helping us act, in fact, build some of our faith, which is just this book. And this book consists of nothing but a lot of examples of chariots, and the account where the Israelites left up out of Egypt. That was a chariot that assisted us then. It was a major chariot that assisted us then. And to show you how stuck on stupid 2/3 are, they wanted to go right back out into Egypt after the account, after we were escaped from the danger and in the wilderness. They wanted to go right back into Egypt, man. So actually 2/3 is an example of Lot's wife. Just dumbasses. Just a bunch of dumbasses, man. Get this one more. There's another account here. Okay. Second Maccabees 10 and 27. So after the prayer, they took their weapons and went on further from the city. And when they drew near their enemies, they kept themselves. Now the sun being newly arisen, they joined both together, the one part having together with their virtue their refuge also unto the Lord, for a pledge of their success and victory, for the other side making their rage leader of their battle. But when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses, angels. 5 comely men upon horses. These were angels with bridles of gold, and 2 of them led the Jews, the Israelites. Okay. And took Maccabeus betwixt them, and covered him on every side with weapons, and kept him safe. Now imagine what's coming. The angels is going to intervene here. This is it reminds me of Daniel 12:1. Michael and kept him safe, but shot arrows and lightnings against the enemies. They were shooting beams. See where they got a lot of those Marvel and DC comic characters from? They're everywhere, like Cyclops or Cyclops is the one that the X-Men that shoot the rays out of his eyes. You know, he has a special pair of glasses on that keeps the power contained until he wants to use it. It's the only one I'm thinking of right now that's shooting rays. Superman, you know. Imagine Dragon Ball Z with Vegeta and Goku. How they're able to shoot rays out of their, they're shooting rays out of their hands, and great power, man. Spiritual power. What do they call it in Dragon Ball Z? I can't remember what they call it. They refer to it, the spirit as. Okay, shot arrows and lightnings against the enemies, so that being confounded with blindness and full of trouble, they were killed. So what's coming is people refer to as those spooky times, strange things, a whole lot. Strange things is about to start happening. This is the result of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai coming upon the earth. And with that comes a whole lot of strange, bizarre things that the world can't explain. But we're here to explain it for you. That it's the angels that are coming. Right-hand angels, and there's going to be left-handed angels, demons, that's coming to do their business. Their business. And there were slain of footmen 20,000 and 500 and 600 horsemen. As for Timotheus himself, he fled into a very stronghold called Gara, where Chereas was governed. But they that were with Maccabeus laid siege against the fortress courageously 4 days. And they that were within, trusting to the strength of the place, blasphemy exceedingly and uttered wicked words. Nevertheless, upon the 5th day, early 20 men of Maccabeus' company, inflamed with anger because of blasphemies, assaulted the wall mainly, and with the fierce courage killed all that they met with her. And you remember the scripture, battle axe. We will be his battle axe and weapons of war. That's that spiritual power that, Lord willing, we're those men that's going to receive. The elect, the 144,000. Oh, man. You want to talk about, you are now entering into the twilight zone. A reality, though. It's going to be a reality, man. A world, things going to happen that the world never believed could happen. They never even imagined it happening, period. They never imagined it happen. But here we are. Our minds are opened up to this thing, man. The great deception, the actual deliverance. We're going to meet the Lord in the air with Thessalonians. And I'm going to close with this last scripture here. No, that's not what I wanted, Slocky. Luke 21. Luke 21:26, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So it's going to be men dropping dead from that sight alone. And really the wicked, evildoers, sinners. That's what that consists of, those men whose hearts is going to fail for fear. Because they're going to literally see that those chariots, the angels, vaporize individuals, with fear that they're next. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. You see? See, we know how he's coming. And from where? Which direction? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Can you imagine that? Dropping to your knees and looking up, seeing the angels and Yahweh Shai and screaming, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We're getting the hell up out of here. That's again. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. What are you going to be looking up at? Not no goddamn F-22 Rapture or some Goodyear blimp, or some image of some Desiree Bozier, some blonde-haired, blue-eyed cracker coming floating through the air. This is going to be the true living power. Then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And he spake to them in parables, behold the fig tree and all the trees. So going to something else. So with that, I hope you're edified and inspired, and I hope your faith I hope this helps your faith is increase till the end. So till next time, Lord willing, shalom.